On a cold night in the city of London, where the snow was beginning to fall, a man easily enclosed was walking through the streets of the city with light traffic. As they entered an aging old see three men kiss baby. Well, good do we have her, said on the subject, who put his hand on the shoulder of the man who did not more. At that moment, the man felt a great pain and saw how his hand was severed. The former victim strained himself at the man and with scalpel in the hand opened the stomach of the guy who held on the scream. The other when were paralyzed by fear and shock. The murderer turned to see after attracts. Juan longer in the attracts buitinual, abies and kill Dodgar. The attracts and they grabbed his be the heart, plugging his fingers into his hayes mufflings. His screams after a while. The other kills screamed to what a white boy scalpel stabbed into his leg, causing his to fall. The killer slowly approached, which as the guy began to plead, "Please have mercy. Is have a family, please." The killer pulled out another escaped and said, "Relax, I have through my condolences." The guy saw the killer's crazy grin and began to cut off his face until it was completely removed, as well as his hands and legs. When he walked up the ward, see something that left him terrified, the heart and the attract shield in the dinner tablet. In that moment, the murderer entered by he had something with him a police that had straightened with blow which he struck at the man's face. The drug expected more from his battlefield. Broken fingers were enough to break it. "What do you want? What are you looking for with this?" asked the terrible office. "With I don't eat." The silence reigned for a great holly, for the killer's lauders began to resound. Its huster found the side happily with the dog out a guide with salt with home about to start the second act. The man struck the salt in the office edges marked his screams in the pain. This look of the scalpel. Whatever I forgot to introduce myself. You can call me Jack the Hippers and Straw whitening and in glow. He began so could the pot appears of face with the last trees he saw was demanded slime of the very happiness.
In the suburb of Whitehall a patrol car approached where two officers came out. "I can't see anything with so much fog," sighed one, while the other one communicated with his colleagues who were in the area, but he only are static. At the moment, a noise made them alert. Both policemen took out their weapons and saw one of their colleagues crying. She had no arm and was crying for fear. Help for. She didn't finish as something pulled the hair toward the fog, giving a light scream. The officers ran quickly towards the place, but when they arrived they only saw the corpses of several and their colleagues, some crucified, with hair-tail organs falling to the ground, some without their faces, and others like the officers felt disgust and terror. When the of them shouted, "Show yourself, you fucking monster," a deep voice banged. They answered, "Here I am." When they turned around, they saw the guy who was a few meters away from them, but they could run away. The officers began to chase him a nearby house, where upon entering they saw the body of a woman, with her ribs pointing to the ceiling, a man without eyes, his organs out. The officers began to search silently under them. What was on the top floor saw is a shadow with a yacht, but upon approaching he would see a gagged child who had been disguised as the murderer. The man could not more because something nodded him out. The next day, at the city police stations, all the officers looked out withdrew the badges of their colleagues, especially the face one of them, which had the cherry on the on the top cake. In another part of the city, a woman was walking through the streets of the English city without noting that a shadow was watching her from distance like a lion it its prey. At bears that escaped from his cage, but nobody knew how. Maybe not even time is able to stop the held into that the hill London, the terror incarnated, Jack the Ripper.